Say, getting that low shot, huh?
Getting the whole shot. Win.
Good. I can't wait to see how that car looks together.
Thanks for the butt shot. How many miles does this thing have on it? 24.5.
24.5.
Okay, what's your guess?
469.
All right, Kyle.
480.
Okay.
Going high lately.
He has been going high. All right.
You can get a lot of high ones recently.
Yeah. Are you high?
No, I'm not.
All right.
Work.
Let's make it happen. Go ahead and warm this bad boy up.
You got it.
You're out there, Kyle.
What are you doing?
Heavy breathing, like everybody else does when they see you pull a cam out of the bag.
Do they do that?
I mean, that's what they asked for. They're like, can we have cam shots? So I get
No way they asked for that. I'm lying.
I'm a tiger, actually.
Your jokes are just next level, aren't they?
They're great mom jokes. No, but a lot of people ask for the cam shots. They like them.
We're running out.
Oh no. Lubing her up.
Uh-oh.
Just enough.
Well, took me just over a year to finish that bottle.
Nice.
We're just
Have you
about
been
a
here
year.
for a year? Is that how you know?
This month, yeah.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Guys, Kyle's been here a year.
When?
This month. It's good enough.
Congratulations. Yeah. You made it.
Yeah, literally. It's always the last little section, isn't it?
Billy, woman of the house.
Especially he's baking for his friend's kids.
What we got going on here, Kyle?
Tightening oil pan bolts.
For 3 weeks and still cannot. Whole lot of planning down it. Looks like the end of the world just hit Kyle in the asshole.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
Okay. Are you still doing these oil pan bolts?
It's on cover now.
Kyle Levi's.
This thing got a full stage 3. So heads cam package, 2-inch American Racing headers, Veram. Came from Ohio. I was just saying that I thought this one had low miles on it because we just got a bunch of C6Zs in last week. And but it doesn't. It has 24,000 on it. But I think we have like 3 or 4 of them here with like under 10,000 miles. One is like 1,300. I think one is like 7,000 or 9,000. And then we got another one in that I think has like 20,000 or maybe 15,000 or something. That Eric said is like ridiculously clean. So pretty cool. Got the tack signal flipped around. Final pull. Bone stock.
Is this the one with 1,400 miles?
It has low mileage. Chat, driver 1.
Does it have a driver too?
1,300.
Wow, so
miles.
super low mileage. So what do you think horsepower wise on something this slow?
I'm gonna go with my 469 guess.
469, Kyle?
What?
Your guess.
What do you say?
469 as usual.
485.
Yeah, you think that high?
1,000 miles on it. What year is it?
Matt, do you have a guess on this? Okay. I just want to point out the wheels on this. They're BC forged. Because I know people are talking about it. They're BC forged wheels. It's actually a very good wheel.
Thanks, Tuner.
You guys are... I gotta come up with a new name for you guys. It's not cuck or twat or...
You didn't even know what a cuck was.
There we go.
Yes, you're
Are all the fans on?
What?
All the fans on?
Nope.
Is this thing...
people cuck for years and didn't even know what it meant.
There we go.
One of them people.
I just saw the billboard on 95 about June 8th. I didn't even know you hate was a thing.
Have you heard of concentration camp?
Yeah, they said 75 years since the last gas chamber. Shut up and baseline.
Yeah. I said, have you heard of concentration camp before?
Yeah, but I'm saying recently there's been no, I don't think youth available. Maybe I'm just sheltered.
Fresh out of Detroit.
Literally, just rolled off the assembly line. So Kyle takes the W on that one.
Nobody's ever seen the front end of a C6 before.
What's this thing getting here?
Heads, cams, ammo, valve covers, clutch, headers,
What stage is that?
5. Stage 4, 5. Oh, it's stage 4. Stage 4.
This thing looks like it's never been outside once.
Are you filming? I mean, I'm not sure if I know or not. I mean, you could not be recording right now. I'm just not sure.
Yes.
No one ever knows.
I mean, usually if the lens is out, can you see this part?
Not sure I can tell from down here. This stuff's not sticking to the fender per usual.
This stuff sucks.
Huh?
This stuff sucks.
Hey, some days.
It's like putting saran wrap on the car.
It looks like somebody's had the crank pulley off this thing before because it has an... Never mind, cancel that. It's not. It's so rusted that it looks like one.
Oh, look at this pulley.
Yeah, this thing's like a f***ing flood car.
Yeah, and if you look down there, like on the...
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
God, I just don't get it. This thing is nasty.
Ooh. I mean, it wasn't. Where is it from? Iowa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, dude. Like, you don't see... Dude, the crank pulley is like...
Yeah.
Yo, Mac, come here real quick.
This thing looks like it's never been outside once.
I know, I'm gonna try and show the people of the YouTube. So this thing has 1,300 miles on it, but it must have like...
Sat at the bottom of the river.
Yeah, sat somewhere that was like very saltwatery. Because like everything on this, look at all the bolts. He said he bought it from a guy from West Virginia, right?
West Virginia.
And it had like 900 miles on it, but like everything on it is like really rusted, which is like very, very odd. This thing is like 1,320 miles or something along those lines. And it's like, it's weird because like everything is like a rusted. Eric took most of it down now, but like all those bolts, like the hangers for the exhaust that mount here, yeah, were all rusted, and they like basically broke because they were all rusted. So we had to get
Some new ones of them. But just odd for a car with 1,300 miles. I mean, other than that, the car is like spotlessly clean. It just sat somewhere that needed a dehumidifier. If you own a C6, you know what I'm showing you. Yeah, pull the drivetrain out, clutch is done. Like, it's crazy because, like, look up here, like how clean everything is. But then you like look down there and like all the bracket and stuff, it's like all like, I don't know, almost like this is gross. Yeah, it is, but
Like, look at the fans to it.
oh yeah, like it's all rusted. It's crazy because we've seen cars with like 80,000 miles and I've never seen that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I've done so many cars. This is probably the lowest mileage car I've ever done, and it's probably one of the most rusted out ones I've
Yeah,
seen.
it's definitely probably one of the lowest mileage C6Zs we've done, at least for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
maybe back in the day, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like the power steering bracket, the bottom of the power steering bracket's rusted. Like the crank pulley.
Yeah, the power steering pulley's rusted.
Yeah, all the bolts for the idlers and stuff for the AC. But like if you look up here, like the grounds and the frame and stuff like that, I mean it's like spotless. Like even the head, the bolts, the shock. Just one of them things. I mean the car's immaculate other than that. It's just an odd.
Yeah, it is very weird. On. I'm just cleaning the head surface up a little more, and then I'll put the head on. I just put the lifter buckets in, and I'm gonna get ready to put the heads on. Shame I won't be able to finish this thing today.
Why not? He decided to get them after he brought the car in.
You know, that's how we work.
Might as well do them while you're in here, you know?
I'm just gonna tighten these two.
Here he is.
Oh, hi, bud. You're a good boy. He's like starting to get more like protective and territorial now. When I walked out to go get Frankie yesterday of the bedroom into her bedroom, he stood up and started growling at me because like he was sleeping and he didn't know what was happening. Mm-hmm. And he started growling. And then he learned how to play this weekend. He played with a 140-pound golden doodle.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
They always have like a weird smell to them, and I actually like it.
It's like the things that you think smell good that other people think
like the
smell
lube-
terrible.
It's like the oil he uses, or the assembly lube that he uses. Like Stick your nose in that bag.
It smells like I don't know what it smells like, but you're right. It does have a smell to it. It's not a bad smell. It's just lube, I guess.
Yeah, I always just know like exactly what that smell is when I smell it. I'm like, yeah, he's got some fresh heads laying around. What is this? Not even a little bit.
Stick your head in the bag, Eric.
I just did, pulling it out. It was great.
Is there a difference between why we put AI heads or Frankenstein heads on a car?
Yeah, whatever's available. We do a lot of AI heads here. Then people who buy our kit online, I'm not really sure.
Okay,
Whatever's available.
gotcha. So you prefer the smell of AI over Frankenstein?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's on that down? That is.
Action.
Action. Yeah, there's some action going on over here.
Just turking down the head bolts.
Yep.
Is this thing getting valve coverage or did it already?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure is.
Red?
Yep, I believe so. Well, I mean, I just finished up the headers and the exhaust. My valve covers are here, so I will be getting them on today. Other than that, I really don't have much. The MSD's bolted on.
The what?
MSD, the
Oh, okay.
intake. I need to do a catch can still.
Which catch can is it getting?
APCR.
Okay.
Just odds and ends to button it up. I guess I got to do the VRM. Yeah, I just wanted to get the exhaust button up this morning. Valve covers are here. MSD is on. So yeah, that's about it.
Good job, Eric.
Try to clean it up a little bit, but
This car gave you a hard time, huh?
not really. I wouldn't say it gave me a hard time. It was just, not what you expect for a 1,300-mile car. As I think Fran on Friday when you weren't here brought the camera out and went over it, kind of about how looks like it was sitting in like an area where there's some salt water or a beach, or where somebody drove it down a salty road, or there's oxidation on it that's just not
For the low mileage that it has.
normal. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen that much on a 100,000 miles here, so it's just out of control.
Okay, Eric, Bill said that you get the small one.
That's fine.
Scale 1 to 10.
2.
Okay. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
I think they taste fine without coffee.
I think quite delightful.
Scale.
Not too sweet.
It's like a cookie.
Yeah.
One bite.
I don't know, for this quality of Piscasso, I give it an 8.
Piscasso. Piscasso.
What's that?
Piscasso.
I don't even know what he said. Do you still have lube on them? Okay. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
You're good. Okay, Dave.
What are those for? Not a smart ass answer. Can you just answer what the they're for without being a dick?
I was definitely gonna give her a smart ass
Yeah.
answer.
Can
too.
you just answer it?
Hit him with it, Eric.
Coil relocation.
Robbie.
Thank you.
For what?
Making it so I can see.
Oh, I have no idea.
Doing fuel injectors now on the fuel lines. That's where fuel injectors go. Are these bigger fuel injectors?
Now we usually put smaller in, make more power. Kyle was even going to say the same thing. I mean, it's just what we tend to do. No, that's an expensive tool, and very, very fragile. Now you broke my tooth off of it. Unbelievable. See it? It's gone.
It was like that before I threw it.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe it was.
So do we have a size that, like a different size difference on the fuel injectors as compared to stock that these are?
Yes, these are bigger fuel injectors.
There you go.
60 pounds.
60 pounds.
What do stock fuel injectors push?
I'm not really sure, actually.
Less than 60?
Less, yeah.
Is this a substantial difference in terms of fuel injectors? The 60 psi? Okay.
What'd you say,
I'm gonna
Kyle?
go myself. I'm just filming you putting in the fuel rails.
What'd you get? Mileage performance race engine?
This car has 1,331 miles. It is a 2008 Z06. Got our full stage 4, literally everything. So, full heads cam package, 2-inch American Racing headers, VRM, Mamo ported MSD, K-Tech valve covers, Monster LT1S triple clutch, catch can. We lowered it on the stock bolts, put a mild to wild in it. It's got it all. And this thing is what you would think, a 1,300 mile Z06. Not something you see too often nowadays. So, I mean, 6, 7, 8 years ago, you'd see them, but it's not common now in 2020, you know, when these things are 15 years old, that you get one that has basically no miles on it. I'm gonna guess this thing's gonna make baseline 479. So I'll guess that it's gonna make 644. It's 650, 556. So I made more than I thought, and it was actually a little lean. So I'm just gonna add 4% across the board, and I am not touching anything else. .652, 560 torque there. This thing's rowdy. I mean, it's a freshie though. 1,300 miles. It's one of those things like, you know, I love what I do, but like, do you modify a 1,300 mile car? I mean, I don't really have room to talk because my race car has like 6,000 on it. But I also did that. The car's a 2007, and I did that in like 2008, 2009. A little different story then than finding something that's 15, you know, years old and then doing it. All right, let this thing cool a bit. See if we can make 660 in this thing. It'd be sick. Thick 52. Make one more. If not, we're gonna call that a day. At least for this thing. I got another one to do next. That's all she wrote. So the highest was a 655, 562, which it did after like 6 back-to-back pulls, which is good. This thing's sick. This dude should be happy with it. I mean, it's a 1,300 mile C6Z that now makes 650 real horsepower naturally aspirated. So I'm not sure how he couldn't be happy with it. But if you've never driven like a heads cam C6Z that makes like 600 to 650 NA, it's probably one of the most just all around fun street cars you can have. Like, they're not crazy fast, like they're not like 900 wheel like some of these cars fast, but for just like an all around car, if you don't need to be out like racing a bunch of people, and even if you do, it's still fast, but I'm saying if you just want like a nice cruiser that makes killer power when you do want to beat on it, heads cam C6Z is killer.
Got one here going back to Idaho.